Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another small little grocery haul. It is Wednesday again this week. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. We'd love to have you as part of our family here on YouTube. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button if you would like before you go, I greatly appreciate it. And for those of you guys who keep coming back and watching my videos, thank you so very much. Look at my face. I think that I don't know what's going on, okay? I don't know. I have these little, I have some spots over here too. I have Milla on my face, and recently, like, they just started coming out. I don't know what the deal is, so just disregard that. I don't have any disease, okay? It's just my face. I don't know. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing well at home. It is Wednesday again this week. I did decide to go ahead and go to the store in the middle of the week because it seems like I can be a lot more distance from people during the middle of the week, and also there's not, you know, the panic where I got to buy everything before the weekend. For those of you guys who don't know, I do live in rural Missouri, in southeast Missouri, and so far we haven't had any shelter in order cases or shelter in order laws go into effect here in my county. Praise the Lord, we don't have any COVID-19 cases as of yet. Today is April the 1st. So we do have COVID all in the counties surrounding us, so I know it's just a matter of time before it reaches us, but I'm going to look on the bright side, and hopefully as few people get infected is the way to go, in my personal opinion. We're kind of slow at work because I do work in a doctor's office, for those of you guys who don't know. So when I'm not needed to be there, then I kind of just go home. I am responsible for like all the labs, the lab draws, the results, calling patients and letting them know what the results say. We are not currently testing anything like COVID in office just because we don't have the testing stuff available to us in the office. So and a lot of people in the county are really doing what they need to do as far as trying to stay home and ride it out. And so a lot of people are just canceling their doctor's appointments and things like that. So if I'm not needed, then there's no point in me being there, and I've got lots to do here at the house. I cut stickers literally all day today. I do have an Etsy store, for those of you guys who don't know, and it's usually always linked in the description bar if you're interested. And they just announced also yesterday that we don't have any school until at least May 1st. So there's that. My kids are like itching now. The first couple of weeks, not so bad for them to have to stay in the house. We did get out a little bit for a short amount of time in the middle of the day when nobody else was out, and kind of went down fishing. They have since now closed our parks down because a whole bunch of people decided it'd be a good time to go to Elephant Rocks, which, if you know where Elephant Rocks is, I live in the county over from that. So I live about 35 minutes from there, and like 9,000 people decided it'd be a good idea to go to Elephant Rocks this past weekend. So they have since started shutting the state parks and things down in Missouri because we have some not so smart people, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you guys what we've kind of been munching on, and I have more junk for you guys to see this week as well. There's a lot of things that are not available for us to get in the store. Thankfully, a couple weeks ago and last week, I did stock up on some like meat, so I have plenty of chicken, I have some pork chops, I have 3 or 4 things of ground hamburger, and I think that's about it, but it will be enough to get us through. I really am trying to just purchase things that we will use up throughout the week with the kids being home and so forth like that. I'll be home the rest of the week. I didn't work today, I won't work tomorrow, and I won't work Friday. So we're just kind of playing it by ear. I do think eventually that the doctor's office will close down because I work for a family medical doctor, not like, you know, a doctor that is trying to fight the COVID, obviously. So anyway, we got a hamburger helper. And that's just, my family loves hamburger helper, y'all. And I really try to limit the amount of hamburger. They would eat this every single night. I'm not kidding. So I did pick up one of those just to have it on hand since I do have the ground beef in there. I got a thing of fudge rounds for my husband because he loves them so much. I did pick up a couple things of SpaghettiOs just for the kids to have a quick little lunch if they desire that. I try to excuse me, give them options so that they don't, my kids love sandwiches, but I'm trying to keep it to where they don't get burnt out on sandwiches, if that makes any sense. So I like to keep a few options on hand. I got some Alfredo sauce here in the jar. They only had one of these small ones, so I ended up getting a big one and a small one. I think this will do us just fine. I'm gonna make some chicken Alfredo, but if that's not enough, I at least have this other little bit. My family likes the Alfredo saucy, okay? They like it real saucy. So I want to make sure I got enough of the sauce, okay? We got some Nutty Butters. Jack specifically requested Nutty Butters, so I went ahead and picked those up. I got some bananas, which is really the only fruit that I bought. We still have grapes and we still have apples from last week. So I live and die by bananas. So I picked up a bunch of those and we're going to try to eat up the apples and the grapes this week because I don't, especially right now, I just don't want to waste anything. I picked up some Febreze because I don't know about you guys, but I've got 3 boys and their rooms, now that they're in them more, since school's not in, their rooms stink. I mean, they stink, so I picked up some Febreze, okay? I picked up some of these Renew-Zits. After the rain, I'm gonna put those in there. I mean, it's a situation with the stinky boys. I also found a bottle of regular Tylenol. The last one that I purchased had caffeine in it, which doesn't go over well in the evening time if you have to have Tylenol. I am a ibuprofen chick through and through, die-hard ibuprofen gal here, but I don't want to take any ibuprofen in case for some reason I do get the virus. Ibuprofen, for those of you guys out there that don't know, is making the virus worse in some people. So Tylenol is the way to go if you need something for a headache. And I'm a little saddened by it because, like I said, I am an ibuprofen girl through and through. Tylenol just doesn't do what ibuprofen does for me. I know there's people who prefer the Tylenol over the ibuprofen, but there's something in Tylenol that makes me have, I think, a slight allergic reaction, but I'm gonna deal with that allergic reaction and take the Tylenol because I don't want to be taking ibuprofen. We got some little root beers, and I thought I got these for the kids because I'm trying to come up with little treats throughout the day because they're stuck inside and they're getting itchy, guys. They're getting very itchy, and I'm trying to do my best to alleviate some of that for them because we're not in school for a whole nother month. I got some red potatoes. I got some queso blanco. My husband wanted that. He was at the store with me, so we picked that up. And it's because we have like tortilla chips here at the house, and it's a new bag and we have nothing to dip them in. So I think he's just, I'll use up those tortilla chips and get me some queso. So that's what he did. We got some more cream cheese and cheese sticks. We got the family sized Doritos back there and a thing of ketchup. I don't know about you guys, but my family, I have been dipping Doritos in cream cheese ever since I was a child, and it's kind of just carried over to my kids. So if you've not tried it, you should. You want to make sure that you leave this out on the counter and get it nice and softened up, but it's a good time. Bacon bits. I've been in this baked potato kick for a while, and I like to have a loaded baked potato, like a big one, and that's what I'll eat for dinner a lot of the times. And so I like putting bacon and cheese, sour cream, butter, you know, on there. So good times. We got 2 packages of bagels. We got plain ones because I prefer the plain ones. I like to toast these and put peanut butter on them. We also got blueberry because my husband's picky, and in order for him to eat a bagel, he has to have a blueberry kind. So that's why there's that. A loaf of bread, just 1, and then we have a pack of eggs down there. We have the stuff to make breakfast for dinner or breakfast on the weekends. There's no reason why we couldn't do that either. So we needed eggs. I used them all up. We barbecued last weekend, so I used up all the eggs on deviled eggs. So we picked up 1 more container. Breadsticks for the Alfredo. And this is another thing that I can't eat, but my family loves, and that is fish sticks. Who out there eats fish sticks? Like, I just can't with that. But they love them, so I buy them, and we'll cook this for dinner, and I'll be having a big old loaded baked potato because I'm not eating that stuff. I just am not doing it. We got some hard salami for Jack for sandwiches. It's his favorite. And normally I do get it from the deli, but there was too many people standing around the deli counter, so I just went ahead and picked it up in this package. It's good. It's all the same. We got some Farmland original sausage for biscuits and gravy. I have all the other ingredients for that, but the sausage I didn't have, so I went ahead and picked that up. I got some extra large burritos. I love these spicy ones, so does Jack, so I picked up a few of them. Those were the only ones that I've seen. And I also decided to pick up a couple of these Lunchables for the boys for the next couple of days for lunches if they so desire. Jack eats these like snacks. You know, he's 11, so he's eating these like a snack. But he likes the nacho ones. Liam, the little guy, he likes the pizza ones. We got some Lysol back there. They didn't have the kind of Lysol that I like, which is this one right here. I have it sitting on my counter. Because one of the chores that the little guy does every day is he is cleaning all the door handles in the house. But this is my tried and true. This is the one that I like. I don't like the foaming one. I like the original one, but of course they didn't have that in store. So I had to settle for this guy. And I mean, I'm sure it'll work just as well. You know, it kills the things, all the things. So even though it's not my brand, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, am I right? So we'll take it. It was only $1.98. We'll see how it goes. I got me a Mountain Dew just in case I need one over the next couple of days. I got some penne for the chicken Alfredo. We got a big thing of trash bags back there. As you can see, my trash can doesn't have a trash bag in it because I ran out. We got some macaroni and cheese just to have on hand in case we might need it. Some processed nasty cheese that my boys like. And I got this for dessert and I'm getting ready to eat it right now. I'm not even watching my calories, and some fig bars. I don't know about everybody else. I'm sure everybody else's is in the same boat. But I haven't been watching my calories. I kind of just been eating whatever I want, which is not good for me. But when you're home with your kids and your kids are eating something, I just tend to eat with them, and that's just the way that it goes. Unless they're having something like that. Fish sticks, gross. Anyway, that does it for my grocery haul. This is all from Walmart, in case I forgot to mention that. And it is right over $80. It was $83 and some change. Oh, and also missing from this grocery haul is a big old case of water, but I left that out in the car, and I'll make my husband bring it in later. But yeah, this is what we got. This is what we're gonna do. We're just going to play it by ear. I really don't have a meal plan this week. We're just going to kind of do what we're going to do. And hopefully I can get my kids' rooms to quit stinking like boy socks. Gross. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button before you go. And for those of you guys who keep coming back and watching me, thank you so very much. You really do mean the world to me, and all your love and support really does help our channel out here. So thank you so very much. I hope you guys stay safe, be good, and make sure you're following all the rules and the guidelines to prevent people from getting sick. All right, guys, Have a good weekend. Bye.